On Thursday, the House Intelligence Committee approved a spending bill that would fund the National Security Agency and other intelligence organizations. The bill includes a provision that would set aside $75 million for the NSA to improve its internal security and mitigate insider threats to classified material. The bill is essentially in place to prevent future Edward Snowdens. The Senate Intelligence Committee advanced its own bill authorizing NSA funding earlier this month, also providing additional money for countering insider threats. However, it includes protections for legitimate whistleblowers. The NSA had previously used security software designed to prevent insider threats, but the software was allegedly not installed at the Hawaii station where Snowden worked due to the station's limited connection to the continental U.S. ICN News' Sarah Gong, San Francisco reports.
A woman was stabbed in the Milpitas hotel room Friday evening, police said. Police responded to the Embassy Suites Hotel at 901 East Calaveras Boulevard at 5:25 p.m. and found a 30-year-old woman with multiple stab wounds on the third floor, Police Sergeant Brian Hinckley said. The officer determined that the woman had come from the ninth floor and found evidence that she had been stabbed in the room she rented there. Hinckley said she was the sole registrant of the room, but that it appears the woman knows her assailant. She was taken to a hospital with serious injuries but is expected to survive. However, she remains in critical condition and has been unable to give police a statement, Hinckley said. Police are still trying to determine the suspect and the motive in the case. ICN News 关键 San Francisco report. A woman was clinging to life after jumping from the third deck of the Coliseum following Sunday's Raiders game, authorities said. But her life, as of late Sunday, appears to have been saved by a good Samaritan who pleaded with her not to jump and broke her 45-foot fall when she did, according to Sergeant J.D. Nelson of the Alameda County Sheriff's Office. That man, who was also injured, tried to catch her, Nelson said. The tense, brief standoff began around 4:30 p.m., 15 minutes after the end of the game, in which Oakland lost 23-19 to the Tennessee Titans, authorities said. The 61-year-old Stockton man, a Marine Corps veteran, was on the second deck concourse level when he noticed the woman above and repeatedly shouted, "Don't do it," Nelson said. But she jumped to the concourse below. The woman, who has not been identified, was taken to the hospital with critical injuries. She had gone to the west upper deck seating area in the section covered by a tarp, police said, and it appeared she was alone before she jumped.
Our hearts and prayers are with all of the individuals today that were affected, the individuals directly involved, and people that may have witnessed the incident. Safety and security of our guests is our number one priority here at all events at Oracle Arena and O.Co Coliseum, and we will be following up with the individuals to check on the process and see how they are, because their safety is our number one concern.
ICN News 关键 San Francisco report. November 23, 2013, University of East-West Medicine inclusive planning a series of physical fitness course. Special invitation to the world-renowned Chinese physical health founder of the world-renowned physical medicine guru, old Chinese national treasure, the famous Beijing University of Chinese Medicine Professor Wang Qi, pure a few decades of the force. The 9/11 physics and health remain method for the audience declassified. This is the first visit to the Bay Area. Professor Wang Qi teach his insightful knowledge and experience. Professor Wang Qi comprehensive clinical applications, proficient in acupuncture, food therapy, drug laws, practices and exercise, and so on. For people to see the doctor on November 27 and 29 at the University Medical Center, places are limited. Please make an appointment as soon as possible. Enrollment courses, please call 408-733-1878. Make an appointment to see a doctor, please call 408-992-0218. School address 595 Lawrence Expressway, Sunnyvale, California 94085. Website www.uewm.edu. Email daom@uewm.edu. ICN News 关键 San Francisco report.
California Senate welcomed Shaolin monks from China to Sacramento. For ages, Shaolin has been known of Buddhism philosophy and martial art. Shi Yongxin, the abbot of Shaolin, made a statement about the situation between China and the monks in Tibet.
People in Tibet are just like them. They can enjoy the freedom of religion. They're living a good life there. The Western world may not really get a full picture of what's going on in Tibet.
The abbot is considered the highest figure of Zen Buddhism. ICN News, San Francisco, Lu Jianjing report.